Good evening, good evening. Guess what time it is? It's going to be Decluttering 2023. That is the hashtag. And if anyone wants to join in, feel free to do so. If you don't want to, that's fine also. Just come over and see what Grandma's doing. Grandma's going to be trying to declutter her house, her garden, and her garage. And I've been living in this house for 50 years. So that's a lot of decluttering to do. And on top of that, I've been doing YouTube 9 years. So I have all of that also to go through. So it's going to take probably several years to get this place cleaned up. But we have to start somewhere, so I'm going to start with one decluttering video a week, for sure. I'm making that commitment to myself and to all of you. If anyone wants to join in, just put hashtag Decluttering 2023, and we'll see what we can get accomplished this calendar year. We're almost halfway through the year already, but like anything else, if you do a little each week, eventually it will add up. And this week I did 2 bags of trash from my bedroom and 1 bag of clothes. Now, needless to say, I could have easily done 3 or 4 bags of each if I had applied myself a little more. But we don't want to overwhelm ourselves. Let's start small and work our way up. And because I'm doing this, I don't want to get depressed. I'm not going to probably do too many befores and afters, but I have had already a lot of you commenting about it. So I may do a before and after next week of a very small part of my yard that is not too bad, but it needs to be cleaned up anyway. I don't want to show you how bad some parts are. So we may do once a month before and after, but it will be a small little before and after because I want to show you how beautiful it can look if you spend a little bit of time cleaning something up. And I don't want to be overwhelmed by a big project. So we're going to start small on these projects, and that's why I'm figuring it's probably going to be a couple of years getting this done. But if I make a commitment to put a video up every week, that means we got to have something here to share. So that would mean in the long run, I will get something cleaned. And some weeks you're going to see more and some weeks you're going to see less. And I will try to do a before and after maybe once a month. But it will only be a small area. Be prepared. There's not going to be a big one because I don't want to show you how bad things really are. But I do want to give you encouragement that you can clean up your area, make your home beautiful again, your garden beautiful, and maybe get your car in your garage. Do you know that my car has never been in my garage since I've lived in this house in 50 years? That's hard for me to even say. But we're going to do the best we can and see what we do. Now, look what I found when I was cleaning my bedroom. This is not a new piece. I've had this at least a year or two. And as you can see, it looks like a watermelon. What it really is, it's a candle. And as you can see, it's finished off beautifully. This is the advantage of decluttering. You actually will find things you can use for your channel without spending more money. And as you can see, it's in perfect condition. I've never burnt it. I've never even taken the wrapper off of it. Can you believe it? And I've had it at least a year or two. It's not new. And that is the best part of all of decluttering. I will probably have lots and lots more to share. And we will start seeing what else we can find. Can you believe what else this is? Now this came in a case, as you can see. I haven't taken anything out. And we have 4 napkins. So this is a tablescape for 4. We can use this for a picnic or even out in the garden. It also came with silverware that's finished with blue also. We also have a cutting board for our cheese. And we have 4 plates and 4 wine glasses and a bottle opener for the wine. We have salt and pepper shakers here and here. And a little container to put something in. Not quite sure what we would use the container for, but it's used for something. Well, anyway, I need both hands to get it back. Now, this is what happens when you clean. When you're cleaning and going through things you haven't seen in years, you may run across something like this. I now can put together 2 different types of tablescapes with this. I can get a blanket and put it out and have a picnic on the ground, or we can set up a little picnic in the garden, or we could do a little picnic at mountain lakes. So I could probably figure out 3 or 4 different places. All you have to do is do some spring cleaning, and maybe you'll be lucky like Grandma and find something you could use for another post or 2 or 3, like Grandma. Thank you so much for stopping by, and remember, it's time to go through and get our places cleaned up and start throwing stuff away and see what we can find. This one I probably will keep for a while, but there will be some beautiful displays put together with this. This is great to take on a picnic. As you can see, everything has its place, and I'm sure I have a basket for some sandwiches and potato salad. Well, see you at the next video and see what other inspirational things I'll find in my bedroom, garage, or patio, and see what displays we can put together and spend zero money. Every week I'm going to share with you what I find, and we'll give you a little sneak peek at what we might use it for. Like this beautiful watermelon candle that I found will be great for a beautiful display with a little picnic set that I already had. This is all things I already owned and had. The picnic set my sister gave me, so I didn't ever even buy that. The candle I did buy, but this has been in my home for quite a few years. The dishes and the picnic things, I think I've had at least 6 or 7 years. And this gives me an opportunity to bring it out and redo something that maybe none of you have seen. Just remember, decluttering that house is important. And put in the hashtag Decluttering 2023. And it's going to be a weekly challenge for anyone that wants to come and join in. You can come once, you can come every week. But if you just want to come and get a good laugh at what Grandma is finding that she's had hidden in her own home because of all of her clutter. Because when we declutter, we can find new uses and new things. And I also might be able to have a great yard sale because I'm sure there's things I really don't want to keep. That picnic set, I think, is a winner. I think I can use that every year, add a few little new things, and make it look different. But everything I needed is in that one bag, and it has its own case, and it looks brand new. This is a great thing to keep and share because it's in such great shape. Now, there's going to be some things that I'm not going to keep, and we'll put them in the yard sale. But, come and check and see what Grandma does every week. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make it fun because it's a lot of work to go through crap, but we're going to make it fun somehow. Give me some ideas of how I could make it more fun. I would like to hear your comments about this because, we need to encourage ourselves to get rid of the clutter in our homes. And I have a huge amount of clutter. And it can be done with a little bit of encouragement from all of you. So come and check in every week. I can't give you a day yet that I'm going to do it, but will be weekly.